Alright, now that you have built your robot, we need to code the thing. So first things first, we need to connect our sensors. We're going to do so using our sensor button up here in the top right corner. If we click that, we'll see we have the option for a first or a second gen brain. You have a second gen brain. Please make sure that is clicked. Now we need to add our devices. Let's start by adding our motors. You're going to add a 2-motor drivetrain. Please do not do the motors separate or you will not be able to drive the thing. You will notice that here on our left, before we set up our devices, we have no ability for movement. But once we add our drivetrain motors and we look at our robot and we have our left motor is plugged into number 1 and our right motor is plugged into number 6, then your brain is actually located inside, or your gyro is located inside your brain. And we don't really care about what our wheelbase or our gear ratio is, so we're just going to hit done there. And now here on the left, we're going to have the option for a drivetrain, which will allow us to drive our robot forward if we wanted to. Okay? So that's our first step, adding our motors. Now we have to hook up all of our sensors. So starting with our touch LED, which is our white one with VEX written on the top of it, we're going to go to touch LED, and it looks like on the robot I have, it's going into the second slot. It may be different on your robot. Now we need to do our optical sensor. Optical sensor is the one with the eyeball on it. For the robot that I have, it looks like it goes into slot number 3 on my brain. Next we will do our distance sensor. And we have second gen, so we're going to use our second gen distance sensor. And on the robot that I have, it looks like it runs under my brain and it is plugged into number 7. And finally, we have our bumper sensor located on the back. And mine, it's plugged into number 8. Finally, if you want to use a remote control, we need to set it up. We've got our controller here. There's many different drive styles. I prefer this one, personally, but you may like tank mode, or you like everything on the left joystick or everything on the right joystick. But again, personally, I prefer this one. If we had other motors attached, we could add other buttons, but right now we just have a car, so we don't have anything else that we need to do. So we'll hit done there. Now, a reminder from previous, we want to name our project. So first we need to save it, and we are going to name this one BaseBot with Sensors. Now that I have it saved, and if I want my code into slot 1, I'm going to connect my brain using the communications port. And we're going to connect. Now my brain is green up here, so I can download my code, and it'll put it on my brain. This robot has not been updated, so it's just updating real quick, and then it will download our code for us. That's it.